Welcome to the reading of the Times Reporter newspaper for Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. My name is Pam, and we begin our news coverage with the area deaths. Joanne B. Gins, age 86, of Sandyville, passed away Saturday, March 27th. Services will be held Thursday, April 1st at 11 a.m. in Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church in Magnolia. Friends may call Thursday, 10 to 11 a.m. at the church before the service. Roger W. Immel, 87, of Dover, passed away peacefully Saturday, March 27th in Community Hospice's Truman House in New Philadelphia, following a lengthy illness. A private family service will be held. Kathy Vale McKenzie of Uhrichsville, Ohio, died peacefully at the age of 70 on March 26th. The family will hold a private service and lay Kathy to rest at Rose Hill Cemetery in Akron. And that concludes the area death notices listed in the online edition of the Times Reporter. We will now begin our broadcast with our first article. Denison area man, 19, found guilty of domestic violence, by Nancy Molnar. A 19-year-old man from the Denison area will spend 2 years on probation for domestic violence. Chad D. McBride was sentenced after pleading guilty after a rape charge was amended to domestic violence. According to a judgment entry dated Monday, Tuscarawas County Common Pleas Judge Elizabeth Lehigh Tamakas sentenced McBride to 2 years of probation. She said the court would impose a 180-day jail sentence in the event of a probation violation. McBride has credit for 6 days served in the county jail. Probation terms include having no contact with the victim or her mother, staying away from places where the sale of alcohol is the primary business, getting and keeping a job, and not consuming alcohol or drugs of abuse, and submitting to random drug screenings. McBride is to complete assessment for behavioral health, batterers, and sex offenders, and complete any recommended treatment or counseling. McBride was originally indicted on a charge of rape, accused of engaging in sexual conduct with a victim younger than 18 in March 2020. Court records show he lives on Pleasant Valley Road Southeast in the Denison area. The case originated in the Southern District of Tuscarawas County Court in Uhrichsville. Uhrichsville police filed the initial criminal complaint. Historic Zoar Village to hold Brezelfest. Historic Zoar Village, 198 Main Street, will hold Brezelfest from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. April 2nd. The Zoar separatists made pretzels on Good Friday as a religious tradition. Brezelfest will feature pretzels, dessert pretzels, kids' activities, and museum tours. For information, go to ZoarInfo at historiczoarvillage.com. Ohio Disabilities Council recruiting new membership. The Ohio Developmental Disabilities Council is recruiting new memberships. ODD is recruiting individuals with a developmental disability, parents or guardians of a child with a developmental disability, and immediate relatives or guardians of an institutionalized or previously institutionalized individual with a developmental disability, or individuals with a developmental disability who reside or previously reside in an institution. The deadline to apply is April 18th. Women of Worth to be held. The Women of Worth After Abortion Support Group will be held by House of Hope in cooperation with Pregnancy Choices at 7 p.m. April 21st. Women of Worth is a drop-in, no-commitment monthly support meeting for women with a shared abortion experience. It is described as a confidential, non-judgmental, and non-political place to restore and recover from a past abortion experience. The group meets on the third Wednesdays. The goal of Pregnancy Choices is to provide communities with education and support in manners of crisis pregnancy, sexual lifestyles, and the sanctity of human life from a biblical worldview. For address and directions, call 330-834-8224. State Route 542 in Carroll County to close near Magnolia. Beginning April 12th, State Route 542 will close 3 miles south of Magnolia for 70 days, according to an Ohio Department of Transportation news release. Crews will be working on a bridge replacement project expected to be completed June 21st. The closure is between Heritage Road and Brass Road. The detour is State Route 212 north to State Route 800, State Route 800 north to State Route 183, State Route 183 east back to State Route 542, and reverse. Highlands Zoe Miller named Division III Player of the Year. The best player on the best team in Division III is now the best player in the state. Highlands senior Zoe Miller was named Division III Player of the Year as the Division III and IV girls basketball All-Ohio teams were announced Monday by the Ohio Prep Sports Writer Association. The Hawks finished off the 2021 campaign with a Division III state championship, and Miller was a key component. Miller, a 5'10" senior, averaged 20.1 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists, was named the East District Player of the Year prior to winning the state award. She shot 38% from the three-point land and 79% from the line in the regular season. Miller grabbed a school record 20 rebounds against Sandy Valley in January, corralled 281 caroms this past season, and 944 for first place in school history. Congratulations, Zoe. Ohio health departments surpass 1 million shot mark. A statewide association is commending Ohio's local health departments for administering over 1 million COVID-19 shots. Tuscarawas County Health Department spokeswoman Jennifer DeMuth says the agency and 112 others across the state collectively surpassed the milestone Tuesday, as announced by the Association of Ohio Health Commissioners. The county health department had administered over 6,500 doses as of Tuesday, and the New Philadelphia Health Department just under 3,500. DeMuth says they're not going to stop until every resident who wants it has a chance to get the shot. Both health departments have now opened their wait list to residents 18 to 39 who become eligible for the shots starting Monday. Neither is equipped to administer the Pfizer vaccine, which is the only vaccine formula approved for 16 and 17-year-olds, who also joined the eligibility list on Monday. The Wilderness Center is offering staycation activities. The educators of the Wilderness Center are offering at-home nature activities for families staying home for spring break. The goal of the activities is to keep kids active in the outdoors and encourage exploration of your backyard, the Wilderness Center, and the night sky. Participants are encouraged to stop by the Nature Center at 9877 Alabama Avenue Southwest in Wilmot to receive a special surprise. The activities are free and printable at home. For information, go to thewildernesscenter.org/nature-staycation. Tornadoes, Neff commits to Golden Eagles athletes. Kent State University at Tuscarawas is announcing the signing of a 2021 Dover High School senior to their basketball and softball teams. On March 23rd, Hannah Neff signed a national letter of intent to play for the Golden Eagles. Neff, a wing and point guard, was a 4-year letter winner for the Tornadoes basketball team and also earned letters in softball as an outfielder for 2 years and in golf for 2 years. In basketball, she was named to the second team of the East Central Ohio League for 2019 and 20 and honorable mention ECOL in 2018 and 19. She's an academic letterman at DHS and earned a silver certificate from the Ohio High School Basketball Coaches Association Scholarship Society in 2020. She has also earned a Scholar Athlete Award while serving as a football student trainer in 2018, as a golfer in 2018, and for softball in 2018 and 2019. She is still deciding on a major at KSU Tuscarawas. Hannah has a great work ethic to go along with her natural ability, says Chuck Peach, head softball coach for Kent State's Tuscaroras. She is an outfielder with great speed, which really helps cut down on extra base hits. Her skills as a point guard translate really well as a field captain in softball and will help her teammates to maintain a competitive edge while on the field. We are proud to have her, and there's no doubt that she will be able to come right in and have a major impact on our teams and campus. Kent State Tuscaroras is a member of the United States Collegiate Athlete Association. Huskies Thompson commits to Golden Eagles bowling. Kent State University at Tuscaroras is announcing the signing of a 2021 Harrison Central High School senior to their women's bowling team. On Wednesday, Tori Thompson signed a national letter of intent to bowl for the Golden Eagles. Thompson, a 4-year letter winner for the Huskies bowling team, recently earned first team All-East District bowling honors, along with being named to the first team of the Joe Hollebeck League and All Buckeye 8 first team in 2020 and 2021. As an individual, she was 4th and 5th overall in 2020 and 21 in the Buckeye 8 Conference, as the Harrison Central girls were Buckeye 8 champions both years. She was also a district qualifier in 2020 and 2021 and was a key component of the Ohio Valley Athletic Conference, or the OVAC championship team in 2020 when she was named OVAC All-Conference. In the classroom, Thompson carries a 3.8 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Her community service accomplishments include helping raise monies and awareness for the Eric Watt True Heart Foundation. For people suffering with cardiac health issues and others who are having financial difficulties, her service learning class started a recycling program for Harrison Central schools. She plans to major in exercise science at KSU Tuscaroras. Tori comes to us with great skills and a lot of passion behind her, said Vera Fox, head bowling coach for Kent State's Tuscaroras. She is a real go-getter and attacks the pins and is not just someone who goes bowling. She takes her game very seriously and has very nice arm and shoulder strength that helps with a smooth and coordinated approach and delivery. She is patient, accurate, and a very personable young lady who will fit right in with our team. And now, in the news, by Ray Booth. Newcomerstown, it's time for spring cleanup, and there will be multiple opportunities for local residents to make the community look just a little bit better. From 7 a.m. on April 30th to 5 p.m. on May 1st, 2 dumpsters will be located at 210 South College Street for the village's annual cleanup service. On Saturday, May 1, those 2 dumpsters will be picked up and 2 additional dumpsters will be available. The following items are not permitted to be dumped: tires, solvents including paint, household garbage, or any aerosol cans or gas containers. For more information, email Erica Gress at egress@newcomerstownohio.com. Beginning May 14th and available every 3rd weekend through September, a yard debris dumpster will be available, also at 210 South College Street. Cleanup for the Newcomerstown cemeteries will be the week of March 29th. From November 1st until April 1st, grave blankets and decorations are permitted. A week before Good Friday, all decorative flowers must be removed from grave sites. Saddles in good condition and working solar lights may remain. On Good Friday, grave decorations can be placed upon the grave sites. For better maintenance and upkeep of the cemetery, from Good Friday until November 1st, all decorations, including solar lights, are permitted on the monument. Any exception to this rule must be requested in writing and approved by the street cemetery superintendent. Area residents are reminded to check the events calendar on the village website at www.newcomerstownohio.com. Kindergarten registration. Kindergarten registration for the Newcomerstown Exempted Village School District will be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thursday, May 13th, and from 9 a.m. to noon on Friday, May 14th, at the Newcomerstown Fieldhouse, located beside Newcomerstown High School. Student screenings will be conducted at the Fieldhouse by appointment. To register, call 740-498-6601. 740-498-6601. Families are asked to complete an online enrollment process prior to May registration. Online forms are available on the district's website and selecting the Forms tab. Children must be 5 years old on or before August 21st. All children entering kindergarten in the fall of 2021 must come to registration. Documents required at the screening include the child's birth certificate, a Social Security card, immunization record, and any applicable custody documents. Parents will be given a kindergarten handbook with suggestions on helping children best prepare for entering school. The Mayor's Report. In his weekly report, Mayor Pat Cattle noted, "The salt bin is up and covered. There are still some small items to be completed, including exhaust fans and the installation of lights." Once council starts meeting face-to-face again, the Newcomerstown Senior Center is allowing council to meet in their building on Bridge Street. The American Rescue Plan will be providing funds for the village to utilize for current and future projects. However, the funding cannot be spent on paving. Councilman David Shepard and the mayor met with Ron Van Way of V2A Architects to begin the process of designing the new administration building on the System 3 site. In addition, the village is still seeking applications for assistant pool manager, lifeguards, and concession workers for the Cy Young Pool. Interested people can fill out an application online at https://www.newcomerstownohio.com/pool application. Class luncheon. The Newcomerstown High School class of 1960 will have its April luncheon Wednesday, April 14th at noon at Theo's Restaurant on Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. And now, meet Darlene Penna of Jen D's Floral and Gifts by Kristen Wilkin. Meet Darlene Penna, owner of Jen D's Floral and Gifts for over 18 years in Newcomerstown, proud member of Newcomerstown class of 1966. The business is Jen D's Floral and Gifts. The address, 583 East Canal Street, Newcomerstown. Phone, 740-498-5038. The hours, open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday and Saturdays, 9 to noon, and closed on Sundays. Facebook, Jen D's, D-E-E-S, Floral and Gifts. The services, full-service florist for all occasions, whatever the need, a housewarming, birthday, or any other events. We have that one-of-a-kind gift flower accessory. Jen D's Floral and Gifts offers delivery. Select from a wide variety of bouquets, planters, peace lilies, mixed flower arrangements, balloons, candy bouquets, and so many more items suited for gift giving. Arrangements can be crafted with silk or live flowers. Jen D's Floral and Gifts offer a large selection of grave saddles. We also create funeral arrangements, wreaths for the funeral home, cemeteries, or caskets. Visit us for your prom and homecoming corsages and boutonnieres. Further available is a line of homemade welding caps, masks, and other gift items. Darlene, please tell us a little about yourself, your family, and how Jen D's Floral and Gifts came about. Well, I am married to Joe Penna. We have 2 grown children, Joe Jr. and Jennifer, 4 grandchildren, each of their spouses, as well as 2 great-grandchildren and 1 on the way. We love spending time with our family. Being born and raised in Newcomerstown was a great childhood. However, in 1961, my family moved to Texas. Therefore, my late teen years and into my adulthood was spent away from the town I loved so much. After marrying Joe in Texas and having our two children, it was my dream to move home eventually. We came to Ohio to visit family every 2 years, and it was one of those vacations we finally made the decision to relocate to the area. In 1983, Joe was working as a welder and myself in a sewing shop. By the time Joe's current work assignment was up, we had sold our house and were on the road to Newcomer's Town. Joe returned to the welding field, and I worked for a few merchants locally for several years until starting Jen D's Floral 18 years ago. I was at a point where I was ready for a change, and my daughter Jennifer suggested the Flower Gift Shop. Thus, it's named in her honor. In my spare time, I enjoy reading and experiencing the change of seasons, which is just one of the many reasons I wanted to come home to Newcomer's Town. It was also a wonderful place for our children to reside during their teenage years. I love that they experienced the same hometown feeling I have for most of my life. My father worked at Heller Brothers, Simons, for a large portion of his career, and I remember all the excitement when the shifts would change and the whistle blew throughout the community. Then came the evenings and heading uptown to take in the shops, visit with friends, attend the latest movie being shown at the Ritz, the delicious treats from Egler's Bakery, and lively Main Street happenings. These are all memories I miss, and my hope is they come our way again. What type of flowers and gifts does Jen D Floral and Gifts offer to customers? Jen D's is a full-service floral shop and gift corner offering both live and silk arrangements for all occasions. There are those romantic holiday flowers and gift needs such as Valentine's Day, anniversaries, and other special days, as well as festive holiday arrangements and beautiful flower bouquets for Mother's Day. We also provide thoughtful sympathy baskets for the funeral home. Sympathy baskets for the funeral home, gravesite or casket sprays, and a large selection of grave saddles. Balloons are available for birthdays and other occasions. Prom and homecoming corsages are a service I provide for the local teens of Newcomer's Town and the surrounding area. Please tell us about some of your special items. Two of my most popular items are my candle angels accented with a light-up feature, as well as wind chimes. Both offerings are great sellers for me and serve as a kind-hearted gift for someone losing a loved one. Another handy item we have at Jen D's is our homemade welding caps for those employed in the welding trade. Our unique gift items include candy bouquets, as well as my $5 grab-and-go bouquet. I highlight these every few weeks as they are a grand way of saying you care. The outdoor sign at Jen D's Floral and Gift always announces when these are made up and ready to go. What would you like to highlight for us? I recently spent some time assisting my cousin and her husband while they were ill. Sadly, they both passed away. I was blessed and honored to be with them in their final days. During this instance, Jen D discontinued most of our live flower arrangements, but we are stocked up on fresh flowers once again. During this difficult time, as well as my entire 18 years in the business, my customers have been faithful. Because of this and the success of Jen D's Floral and Gifts, we have expanded our building twice in the last several years. Joe helps deliver during the holidays and other times of the year, and that has been a tremendous godsend to me. He is retired now, and I keep him busy. Like most of the other small businesses in the village, COVID altered sales somewhat, but I am so pleased life is starting to get back to normal, and now our junior and senior students are able to enjoy a prom this year. With that being said, I'm happy to design that special corsage or boutonniere for this memorable occasion. Creating flower arrays is very therapeutic for me. I know I am originating something individual for people I have known for most of my life. Each expression of sympathy or gladness must be perfect. Please stop in and see me or give the shop a call, and I will assist you in choosing the perfect gift, flower arrangement, and more. I am very thankful for my repeat and new customers of Jen D's Floral and Gifts over the last 18 years. Buying locally saves our hometown for the next generation, and that is something I am very mindful of. Well, friends, that concludes the reading of the Times Reporter for Wednesday, March 31st. This is PM saying thank you for having me into your home. Please stay safe and be greatly blessed.